Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Legend of Heroes, Prophecy of the Moonlight Witch. We have just successfully healed Chris and Goose. The thieves with the heart of gold have effed off, and now we're here to finish off our pilgrimage. We're going to see the last vision. So the question is, do I want to beeline it there, or do I want to take my sweet, sweet time? I'll see if anything else is different right now. I'm sure Dr. Fiello has something new. This is a town of saints. There's no tavern. Okay, this guy's still saying the same old stuff. Okay. I think it looks like the average NPCs might be saying the same things since before we helped them. Okay. I do think I will go talk to Dr. Fiello, though. All right. Yeah, it doesn't look like the text in the city has updated from what I see, broadly speaking. So I don't want to waste my time talking to everyone. Oh. But there are going to be a couple new things. Okay, we've already read that. Where are you, Dr. Fiello? The sermon from the priests at the cathedral is very important. Yes. I don't know if I went to every building, though. I think there's a couple I missed down here. Oh, ha ha ha. Irby doesn't know I've been here all this time. I can't kick him out. I decided to let him stay here until he wants to leave himself. You returned to the village safely now. Congratulations on your recovery. Jurio was running all over for you. Sorry to have been such trouble. I truly appreciate what Jurio did for me. Don't say that, I'll blush. Jurio is cute. He's my type. Oh. You know I'm 15, right? Okay. Or 14? Am I 14? I think I'm 14. Because I think, what's her face? Chris is 15, right? They say Dr. Fiello will come back soon. We can sleep a little longer. Jurio's my type. A child. All right. Realm the Canned Master. Welcome to the Khand of Oldos. We sell pet food. All right. Wait, what did you say? This is how I pictured it. It's so beautiful. The people are so nice. I'm glad I came here. I don't think I talked to these people in, like, the southern Oldos. The Great Oracle is the most important person here. He's like a king in other countries. He's a really wonderful person. Are you pilgrims? I see. A pilgrimage is part of the coming-of-age ceremony in your village. It's a very good custom. So I'm guessing no one's over here because... Fiella moved. Oh, I should go here just in case they have that book. Lacus. Oldos is a holy city, so weaponry aren't allowed to be sold. If you need any weapons, there's a street vendor outside the checkpoint. Go check it out. Do you have Safi 8? Our shop is full of items. I'm proud to sell. Go ahead, take a look. Do you have Safi 8? I want Safi 8. You don't have it. Okay. I'm guessing that's in, what was it called? Haruku or something? All right. Okay, nothing here. I think we can actually now complete this pilgrimage. Yeah, true. Because there's probably going to be one boss battle in this game again at some point. Yeah, no, this game has battles with like the... God. I'm trying to think. Does the Tales game do this? Where they have guys walking around the world and you can trigger the battle. But this game is generally considered a pretty easy JRPG, or very easy. The battles are very slow. And they don't really require any strategy. You can just kind of brute force. I mean, except for like boss battles if you're a lower level. But you can kind of just brute force your way through this game. So I've largely been skipping a lot of battle because it's just so slow and samey. You're entering the religious district, where the priests live. Are you visiting the Grand Cathedral of Oldos? Yes, we're pilgrims from Regpick Village. I'm Jurio, and this is Chris. All right. Only those who have been to the 4 shrines can enter this area. I must give you a test. If you can answer all the questions correctly, I'll let you enter. Save state. There are 5 questions. Ready? You're allowed to discuss with each other. If you've been to the shrines, you should be able to answer them easily. Question 1. The shrines represent water, earth, fire, wind, and heavens. Which is the shrine? That's water. Shrine of Dean is water. It's water. Question 2. What does the shrine in Tagura represent? That's earth. Is it literally in order? The shrine in Egunis represent? It's fire. Shaful is wind. It's literally just in order. Heaven. Do the magic mirrors show only the truth? Oh, I don't freaking know. Let's save state for this one. Yes. I'm afraid that's not the right answer. I was just playing. That's correct. The magic mirrors do not always show the truth. Prophecies are warnings. Okay. See, this is why it was a hard one to answer. It's not a lie if you, like, if it's saying a bad guy's going to come out of the water to attack, and then you take the means to prevent it. That doesn't mean it wasn't the truth, right? It's just not... I don't know. Prophecies are warnings, and problems can be avoided with enough effort. It's weird to say, like, oh, it's a lie. This prophecy was a lie because you avoided it. It's like, I don't really think that's a lie. Because if we didn't avoid it, it would happen. Prophecies are warnings, and problems can be avoided with enough effort. If you understand it, I'm sure you'll learn something from the Shrine of Heavens in the Grand Cathedral of Aldos. Please enter. Oh, I don't want to go here yet. What is over in this direction? Nothing. I do want to go here yet. Rung. You're so young for pilgrims. No, we're actually the exact age of pilgrims for Jurio, and Chris is a little old. I'm sorry, age shouldn't matter. Please make use of this experience you had during your journey and become adults with big hearts who will save the world. Wow, that's a lot of expectation to place on me. How did you know that I'm going to save the world? What? Do you say that to all the other people? All right. We're just some kids, you know? Glick. Have you seen the magic mirror in the Grand Cathedral? No, not yet. You've come this far, so you should know now that the magic mirrors don't just show beautiful images. The magic mirror in Aldos conveys the clearest message of all the mirrors in the shrines. Don't be alarmed by what you see. Don't just be alarmed by the message. Think of what you should do about it, and then do it. Do it. Do it. Okay, hello. Once they enter the Grand Cathedral, they stay inside for many days. They do their own laundry during their stay. Priests do laundry too. Beautiful. Wee-da-da-da. Okay. Is there anything over here? No. Hello. Oh, so you're visiting the cathedral. I've just seen the magic mirror. I've seen the mirrors at 5 shrines. The magic mirrors are truly wondrous. Even my old poor-sighted eyes could clearly see the images in the magic mirrors in the shrines. So do all these, like, older people also have silver daggers? Or is the Ragpick one special? Can you just always say you're going on a pilgrimage and then get shit for free? Welcome to the Grand Cathedral of Aldos. Please enter. You can only visit the Grand Cathedral once. Okay, never mind. Open the eyes of your mind and see everything you can. We appreciate you coming here, pilgrims. The Shrine of Heavens is inside the Grand Cathedral. You can only visit the Grand Cathedral once. It has been a rule since the cathedral was built. You must see everything carefully. Is this new music? Can I jump all the way down? Sorry, I get distracted by stupid shit that no one cares about. Okay. Is this guy peeping? Oh, I thought he was like peeping through the window. As expected, the Grand Cathedral of Aldos is amazing. It provides the best environment to learn spells regardless of chapel or cons. It's been a difficult journey, but I'm truly glad I came here. They have so much good pet food, blessed by the chapel and con masters. Whoa, we found a back door. Huh. Yeah, this guy keeps, like, being a creeper. This music is a little bit more ominous than the other chapel musics, the other shrine songs. Aw, man. Have you listened to the sermon of the head oracle? You should listen to the head oracle before going up. I just want to read some books. It's weird that, like, how come in video games I read everything? Like, obsessively, I'm like, let's learn all the lore. But in real life, I'm like, I don't want to read a book. What am I, a nerd? Ew, reading. And I also hate visual novels generally. But I'm basically playing this game like it's a visual novel. Have you seen the head oracle? You should be able to hear him talk in the Grand Cathedral. Please be quiet inside the Grand Cathedral. Yes. All right. Yes. I've heard of people like, I remember in one of the Double Fine documentaries, one of their developers learned to read Japanese because he played Mother 3, which was never released in North America. And so he taught himself Japanese through that game because he really wanted to play it. And it was like his most meaningful game. Now that I'm all obsessed with PC 88 and PC 98, I simultaneously wish I learned Japanese, but also not enough to learn Japanese. I'm like, listen, I'm too old to begin any new journey. Plus, come on, AI's coming. They'll just auto-translate games for us in 10 years, right? This must be an allusion to Shaful. A wind delivers the breath of life and sings a poem of blessing. Forests have the mysterious power of life. Warmth of fire arouses energy and passion. This sentence conveys the power of the shrine in Igunis. Yeah, I agree. So I've been watching a channel called Basement Brothers, and it largely focuses on PC 88 and PC 98, and then has a little bit of focus on like TurboGrafx, PC Engine, and Neo Geo and stuff like that. But it's like so fascinating to me. It's so absolutely fascinating. And there's so many games that have just never been translated, especially on those consoles. Oh yeah, it's so addictive. Normal order is common justice. The books here are very edifying. Who talks like that? I feel like I've never in real life heard people use the word edify. I've only heard people use edify that are like pretentious journalists or like philosophers. I'm taking care of those staying here for their many days of training. These priests are really hardworking. The only game you know from that type of console is Queen of Queens. It's an NEC PCFX game. Oh, interesting. This game is a remake of a PC 88 game. So, like, here, 1 second. Here, let me open this up. So, this game actually had a different name. It was called Legend of Heroes 3. Oh, no. Wait, did this one have the... This one was called The White Witch, I think. The White Witch. They changed the name slightly. So if I open this up, let me see screenshots. So, wait, let me just make sure there's nothing horrifying. Okay. Oh. You know what? We'll open this up. We're probably safe. Here, I'll mute this. So, like, this was the original version of this game. right? It looks totally different. All right. I'm taking care of those staying here for their many days of training. The priests are really hardworking. God, there's so many games I would play. It is nice, though, that now games are really, really getting translated. There's so many fan translations of games, like, not so much for PC 98 and 88, just because I think that those consoles were so Japanese exclusive. But a lot of the things that we never had access to are getting fan translated like crazy. Okay, we should go and talk to the head oracle. I've talked to this person, right? I must have. I received training here to become a great priest. I'll study hard in Oldos to return to my village to serve my people. Voices can be heard from the back of the Grand Cathedral. Speaking of hentai, you know what's funny? I was looking at r/Falcom, and someone was asking if you like the Legend of Heroes games because like the crazy lore. What other what game series would you recommend? And you know what the #1 recommendation was? And these people were like, I know this sounds crazy, but trust me. It was the Rant series. People were like, the Rant series is the closest you can get to Legend of Heroes. I was like, what? Rants? That seems like a crazy recommendation to me. I don't know that much about Rants, but what I know, I'm like, I would have never thought it was like a super lore deep game. You learned there are fan translations for the Japanese PSP Yakuza games. You're going to figure out how to rip your PSP games, you guess? Or you can just say you ripped them and then wink, wink, and say, yeah, I ripped this to... I bought this on eBay and I ripped it. And I applied the patch. I'm just kidding. I would never, ever... You know what the thing that's the worst, though? That now all of a sudden I sound suspicious because I actually did own this trilogy on PSP. But now I sound so suspicious, seeing as I literally just said that. Okay. Voices can be heard from the back of the Grand Cathedral. I mean, listen, I played lots. I've emulated games I don't own too. Like, obviously, I didn't own Tales of Destiny, the Japanese exclusive one, or I didn't own Ys 5, the Japanese exclusive. Okay, voices can be heard from the back of the Grand Cathedral. In other words, a long time ago, there was no distinction between the chapel spells and con spells. There used to be one magic power. However, Ortega, the first great oracle and great sorcerer himself, thought harmony would be lost if they remained one. Everything in the world is balanced by two opposing forces. It was too difficult for Jurio and Chris to understand. Head oracle continued. You know what, though? I never... one thing that you'll notice from my stream is I always play the PC version if it exists, like on Steam. So, like, all of the early Final Fantasies, I've played all Steam versions of all of them. The Tales games... Actually, I haven't streamed a Tales one on PC yet. Hey, what is he talking about? What does it mean? Shh. I can't hear the head oracle. It's like a dream, listening to the head oracle talk in the great Cathedral of Oldos. It's very virtuous. Don't just stand there, sit down and listen. Nah, I want to go up and talk to him during the sermon. What's up, dude? What are you doing? We'll be over soon, so please, be seated. Okay. Sorry. If someone could do everything, they would be omnipotent, but there would be nothing to compare him against. Although, you know what? That has actually been a downside, because I played a couple Sega Genesis games on the Sega Genesis collection on Steam, and that collection uses an emulator, but the emulator is so bad. Like, so like those games, like you're playing it and it's choppy. You're like playing Sega Genesis games and it's choppy. It's like, dude, I should just download the ROM, play it on a good Genesis emulator instead of the legal one on Steam, because they clearly put no effort into optimization on it. Okay, something about omnipotence. There would be no measure to correct errors. If a person with omnipotence became arrogant, he could use his powers to disturb the harmony of the world. Oh, I think this is going to be pretty important. Ortega was concerned about this possibility and divided all spells into the chapel branch and con branches. Interesting. Like we have darkness and light, the moon and the sun, and man and woman. He applied the law of harmony governing all creatures to spells. This is the beginning of the chapel and con spells. But today, we will take a deeper look. It was a good story. The sermons of the head oracle are very easy to understand. Right. It's important to have the correct attitude. Do you understand the story, Jurio? Kind of. He's saying that we shouldn't use spells for evil purposes. I think. Yeah. Wait. Didn't we have someone... Can't, Morrison use both chapel and con spells? My sermon today may have been a little too difficult for you, but don't worry. Everyone should comprehend it within one's own knowledge. What is more important is to feel it for yourself. Okay. By the way, I don't know if you two have met yet. But just so you guys know, both of you guys are streamers, as is Cilantro Planet, who have all been here. Just so you know. And Scoots and Milky are both pretty big old, relatively big old video game nerds. Okay. Let's check out history. We're at 66%. Is anything new about Ortega here? Interesting. It's weird how like recent all of the lore in this game is. Can I talk to you through this? Okay, you guys have anything to say, or you guys all ran away? Okay, I guess we'll head up and go for the vision. How was the sermon by the head oracle? I didn't understand it much. The head oracle gives very virtuous sermons. You may not understand it now, but you will someday. Please enter. All right. Let's see. Didn't I just see someone walk across? Huh. Hello, what are you trying to hide? Are you playing hide and seek up here? I feel like I'm out of place. It's so grand and magnificent, I feel like I'm in heaven. I'm just a country boy. I'm very nervous, visibly anxious. Hello. 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 You must be pilgrims. Don't be so nervous. Wait, if people could only visit this place once, does that mean you can only ever hear one sermon? You must be pilgrims. Don't be so nervous unless you live here, I guess. Look around at the Grand Cathedral to your heart's content. God, what an easy job to only have to learn one sermon and just give it your whole life. Oh, we got a big organ. That's what he said. What are these pipes on the wall? Oh, these? It's called a pipe organ. It produces beautiful sounds. I'll play it for you, so please listen. Despacito? Wait, is there someone there? Did I see someone's forehead? No, it's a pillar. I'm like playing prop hunt here. You can find the Shrine of Aldos above. We're pilgrims from Regpick Village in Falthia. I'm Chris. I'm Jurio. I am Oracle Numa. Thank you for coming all this way. You must have the silver dagger with you. Yes, we do. Jurio showed him the silver dagger. Yes, of course. Now, Oracle Folt, the Governor of Truth, will perform the hymn for callers to celebrate your arrival in Aldos. Despacito. Dang it. Wrong song. Okay. Amazing. It's a beautiful melody. Right, it's great. Thank you very much. Well, sorry, I just wanted to scare you. I was interrupting your conversation. You know, the problem was it was in between notes. It was I had to do a half open. I do a tay or whatever you call it on the recorder. The hymn for callers is performed to welcome noble guests. It's a oh wait, I think it was a C natural. Anyways, it's a perfect song to welcome you. Why? The great oracle is waiting for you in the shrine. Please proceed upstairs. The great oracle is waiting for us. Excuse me, I can't tell you anything else. Please, ask the great oracle yourselves. Up we go. Okay. This place needs some handrails. This is not safe. Welcome to the Shrine of Heavens. It's the great oracle. What should I do? I'm nervous. Cheerio, don't be so intimidated. But he has been waiting for us. Why? Why does he need us? We must introduce her. Yes, whatever you said. We are pilgrims from Ragpick Village in Folthia. I'm Chris. I'm Jurio. Welcome, I'm Denkin. I was waiting for you. Did you know we would be here today? Well, I didn't know it was you. I didn't know who would come, but I knew someone would come today. Now, it is clear to me that it is you two. That makes it sound so deep. But obviously we're here, so obviously you know it's us that's coming. What do you need us for? Please tell us what you saw in the mirror in this shrine. The magic mirror shows different things to different people. You should be able to receive the message we need. It sounds serious. We're just pilgrims. I think there has been some kind of mistake. Even if I tell you there's no mistake, you probably won't understand. Let me explain it to you from the beginning. Please come this way. Lore dump time. I mean, I think this is going to be the pivot point in the game, right? This is the end of the pilgrimage, but we still have like a third of the world to explore. So I think this is the point where we actually discover the purpose of the plot, probably. I view the magic mirror in this shrine every day. After all, it's my job to do so. I see the images in the magic mirror and foretell the currents of time to help the people. Around a half year ago, the magic mirror began showing ominous images. Whirling darkness, Galga's attack, and a man in black with an eerie aura that swallows stars. This must be a sign of a great calamity that is to come. We saw the same image in the mirrors in the other shrines. The shrines in different places are all connected to the Shrine of the Heavens here in Aldous. Since you have visited all the shrines, you can analyze what it is from the images you saw in the magic mirror here and the other 4 mirrors. Are we the only ones who can give you the answer? That's right. Only those who have been to all the shrines can give us the answer. No matter how hard I try, the magic mirror won't tell me enough. Although I know something evil will occur, I'm unable to find out anything specific. I understand, Great Oracle. We'll tell you what we have seen from the magic mirrors. Yes. Then, we can tell what will happen and prepare for it. Please, visit the magic mirror now. Okay. But how did you know we were coming? I received a message through the magic mirror several days ago. It said that someone who traveled the 4 shrines according to the ancient custom of pilgrimage would arrive in Aldous. Chris, it sounds like we were chosen heroes. You have too much imagination. Heroes and great men are more dashing, unlike you. I was just feeling good about myself. You're not chosen ones, but ones who can receive a message. I can say this, however. You are destined to play an extraordinarily important role. Now I'm getting nervous. Jurio, I feel we should view the magic mirror straight away. Chris is always enthusiastic in this kind of situation. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to save state just in case. Just in case we need to view it again. Okay. This is going to be a big one. The Master Sword? Is this Falthia's flag? Or Gidona? Is he going to call that a meteor? Like it looked like we saw in that one vision? The silver dagger glows dimly as if to resonate with the shrine. I did it! I even commented earlier today that I keep saying shrine instead of shine at every single shrine, and I did it again. Every single one. I've misread the same word. See? This is how I know that there is no free will and the universe is mechanistic and predetermined. Right? It just, given the same input, I always have the same output. The silver dagger glows dimly as if to resonate with the shine of the shrine in Aldos. Jurio can now summon the thunder spirit Lumiere. It's strange. Not only do I see the images, I think I also hear something. Is it a word? I wish I could make it out. I hear something too. It said, Raul. Raul. You heard it too, Jurio. Yeah. What does Raul mean? Rawal mean? I have no idea. By the way, did you see that crest? It was the crest of Falthia. Okay, that makes sense because the game started with the draft. That means the castle was Castle Raudo in Falthia. I've never been to the castle, but I think so. You think they're going to start a war? I would say so. Saw lots of soldiers. I remember the Falthian army was drafting soldiers. There was also a suspicious man who looked like a sorcerer. Right, he was letting go of a glowing ball that rose towards the ceiling. What? Was it inside the castle? What was that? It's no use racking our brains. Let's talk to the Great Oracle. Can we use this sword now as a weapon? This dagger? Great Oracle Denkin was waiting with a grave expression on his face. Jurio and Chris explained the images they saw in the magic mirror in detail. Oh, I see. Something disturbing is going on in Falthia. Another thing, we can only see images at the other shrines, but this time we heard sound too. Sound. It said Rawal. I have no clue what it means, but we heard it. Rawal? Are you sure? Rawal. Is it important? I can't believe this. If the wave of Rawal has begun to travel, the situation must be very grave. I'm guessing this is a reference from a previous game, or a future game, I guess. What is the wave of Rawal? The prophecies say, the wave of Rawal is the wave of destruction which will engulf the entire land and bring about the end of civilization. The wave of destruction. If the wave of Rawal is truly moving, then the end of this world is near. The end of this world. That's absurd. But who? Who called the wave of Rawal? No one can summon the wave unless they know the spells of another world. Wait! Are the other games in other worlds? Or are they in this world? Not... Oh, that would be interesting. I'm curious. Not to mention, the existence of Rawal is known only to a handful of people in Aldos. I wonder if Tear of Vermilion and Cage Song of the Ocean are in other worlds that are all connected. Not to mention, the existence of Rawal is known only to a handful of people in Aldos. Is a sorcerer from another world hiding somewhere in this world? And is Falthia the trigger of the great tragedy? Maybe something has happened to King Rudolph of Falthia. Jurio, what are we going to do? Our country, our king, will be the trigger of the destruction of this world? Great Oracle. Yes? We answered the questions given by an oracle at the bridge before entering the Grand Cathedral. When he asked if the magic mirrors only show the truth, I answered no. The magic mirror in Gagharv showed an image of Bolt destroyed by Gagharv, but Bolt was actually spared. The oracle said the right answer was no. I think what we see in the magic mirrors are not the definite futures, but warnings. Right, we saw an image of a forest in Shiful. That was not a prophecy either. It was right after that wizard cast a spell on Chris. The forest we saw in the magic mirror was the forest of deception, in which the Algris live. The magic mirror gave us a clue. Even before Chris fell ill, the mirror told us where we could go to find an Algris, whose horn was necessary to mix a healing potion. I see. I don't think everything the magic mirrors show will come true. They are foretellings that, if nothing is done about them, will come true. So, even though we saw the wave of Raoul in the magic mirror, if we take the right action, the world won't be destroyed. I haven't heard such a brave statement in a long time. I lost my composure, even at my age, because of the seriousness of the matter. But you're right. That's what the magic mirrors do. Chris, let's go back to Foltia at once. We must go to Castle Raudo and see what's happening, just like we did during the Galga incident. There was no guarantee we could have done something to help in Bolt. But, with a big effort from everybody, we were able to prevent what we saw in the mirror from happening. I think so too. We all worked so hard, Alf, Lodi, Miss Magissa, and Mr. Morrison. You know what, Jurio? What? You must have grown up a little. Really? So, we are truly the chosen heroes. Can't you get that idea out of your head? I told you, heroes and great men are dashing, unlike you. I was just feeling good about myself. Did you say the exact same thing twice in a row? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Jurio, we must leave for Castle Raudo. It wasn't a coincidence that you visited Oldos with a mission at this point. I don't think you have the special power that only the chosen ones have, but I certainly feel a ray of hope in you. Go to Castle Raudo, will you? Yes, we will. Thanks to you, I was able to decipher the message from the magic mirror. I will start searching. We should be able to help you from here. We'll be counting on you. Yes, your support will be of great help. I have one question, Great Oracle. What is it? What is the relationship between the magic mirrors in the 5 shrines and the Moonlight Witch? I heard many rumors about the Moonlight Witch on our way here. The Moonlight Witch. Gweld was a pilgrim, leaving prophecies as she went along. She came to Oldos around 20 years ago, and I met her personally. Gweld left fragments of prophecies, but she didn't say anything about the wave of Raoul. Now I know why. Gweld knew everything. She could see the wave of Raoul appear and threaten to destroy the world unless something was done. But she couldn't tell anyone the wave of Raoul was just too horrible to burden people with. In fact, there were not many who could use spells those days, and spells were not accepted by people, as they are now. Chaplain Kand had just been born, and people were still skeptical and fearful of witches and sorcerers. When witches preached their prophecies on the street, people verbally abused them and often threw stones at them. It was a terrible time. She preached prophecies for people. Poor Gweld. How could she tell those people that their world was going to be destroyed? What happened to Gweld after that? Is she still alive? Unfortunately, I don't know. If she was alive, we should be hearing a rumor or two about her. But we were saved by Gweld many times. We stopped Galga's attack and found the Algris in the Forest of Deception. That all happened because of Gweld's hints. Probably Gweld was leaving steps for those who would follow, believing that someday people like you would appear and listen to her. I feel the same. Right. Great Oracle, we'll leave for Castle Raudo now. You should find Gweld's messages on your way. Use them as clues, and you'll know what to do. We'll be counting on you. We don't know what happened to Gweld. However, her intentions live on in the magic mirrors and the minds of people like yourselves. I felt it strongly after talking with you. Please travel safely. Okay, that warrants a full-on save. Okay, so we actually have, finally, the main plot, the main driving force of the game. All right, so this is the last time we can go here, apparently. So we should do a little walkabout. See if there's anyone interesting hiding around. I do want to see something. Let's go to history. Oh, that is not the correct button. 68. Okay. Various villages begin a pilgrimage. It's crazy how recent this stuff is. All right. Moonlight Witch requests the village of Tenerico be built in the forest. 7282. Right. Jurio and Chris learn about the wave of Rawal. Okay, we're getting there. The Great Oracle said that something that will shake the whole world is about to begin. We don't know what it is exactly, even after utilizing all of our resources for Aldos to find out. However, the Great Oracle said this morning that someone who understands it would come. My intuition told me the same thing, and he must have been referring to you two. Really? Not that dude that was hiding at the base of the stairs, all nervous to show up? Because he's just a little country bumpkin? Thank you for that beautiful performance just now. Did you like it? Those serene, sacred, and solemn melodies soothe your mind, don't they? Many people say they forget all the fatigue from traveling after listening to the sounds of this pipe organ. Look around the Grand Cathedral to your heart's content. Where's the other dude? Where are you, sir? You're probably hidden behind those tall walls somewhere. I don't know where he is. Okay. I guess it's time to return to Aldos proper. That oracle gives very virtuous... Okay, blah, 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 blah. Nothing new. Nothing up here. I'm taking care of those staying here for their many days of training. Okay. Well, there's probably nothing new here, but we should talk to the guy that gave the sermon, right? I'm receiving training here to become a great priest. I'll study hard in Aldos and return to my village to serve my people. Okay. Hello. My sermon today may have been a little too difficult for you, but don't worry. Everyone should comprehend it within one's own knowledge. What is more important is to feel it for yourself. Okay. Let's get out of here. So I guess we'll reunite with Morrison and... wait, is Morrison gone? And Philly? I can't remember if Morrison said he would wait for us. Okay. Might be an allusion to Shiful. We've already read that. Let's get out of here. Hello? Oh, right. You're the peeper. As expected, the Grand Cathedral of Aldos is amazing. It provided the best environment to learn spells, regardless of chapel or cons. It's been a difficult journey here. I'm truly glad I came. All right. Back to the religious district. Your pilgrimage won't be complete until you return home. Apply yourself harder on the way home. I hope you learned something. Return home. Apply yourself harder? Are you kidding? Are you gonna really? Do you know that I stopped a giant mountain from destroying a country, right? Apply myself harder. Well, it probably would have kept moving on from country to country, okay? All right. I don't need your sass either. Go back to guarding the castle, bag of milk. Or the cathedral. Your face is a bit stiff. I suggest you not worry about it too much. It may be a grave problem, but think of it as cleaning. You clean each area one at a time, and the entire room will become clean. Good luck. All right. You must have been given an important message. I don't know what you saw, but I can sense the seriousness of it. Listen carefully. Don't just be alarmed by the message. Think of what you should do about it and then do it. I think that was like a half new message, half old message, I believe. What the magic mirror shows is a message to the person who sees it. However, the message may be wasted. the person does not act on it. The important thing isn't to receive a message from the magic mirror. What is most important is to act properly after receiving the message. What is with these doors? Like, what is this door down here? The layouts of these buildings are ridiculous. Okay. Let's go back to the inn and set out immediately. We have no time to waste. Hey, Chris. What's? I'm thinking we shouldn't tell Mr. Morrison about this. Mr. Morrison is... Why would we not tell him? And he can go back to the king and tell him that an army is coming. Mr. Morrison is such a kind person. If he learns about Rawal, he will insist on coming to Castle Raudo with us instead of going back to Ambish. You're right, we can't trouble Mr. Morrison anymore. What silly logic. Alf needs Mr. Morrison in Ambish. We should keep it a secret from Mr. Morrison. Okay, then. Shouldn't we tell him that an army from Voltia is coming and they're drafting everyone? How was that cathedral? It was also grand inside. We saw the magic mirror, too. We also spoke with the Great Oracle. That's good. I had my training at the Grand Cathedral before. I remember it like it was yesterday. Wasn't the Grand Cathedral just built 20 years ago? I feel like the ages of these people don't add up. Maybe it's just a little bit premature gray. Jirio has been sighing non-stop. I don't blame him. Anyway, now I've completed my mission. I will return to Ambish and gladly present my report to His Majesty. Mr. Morrison, thank you very much. Tell Alf, King Alfred, we arrived safely in Oldos. I will. Jirio, may I travel with you, half the way? I'm scared to return home by myself. Please? Of course. We asked you to come to Oldos. We will take you home. Jirio's trying to please her. Good. Is Chris getting jealous? They didn't tell Morrison about the wave of Rawal. After visiting the Grand Cathedral, Jirio and Chris immediately headed for their homeland, Folthia. I must say goodbye here. I'm sad. It was an eventful journey, but it was also pleasant. Please take care of yourselves and return home safely. Thank you. Take care. You too, take care, Mr. Morrison. Say hello to Miss Magista, too. I will. What about Alf? Goodbye, Mr. Morrison. If Lodi's still there in the castle, please kick him out. Yes, I know that. Goodbye. Goodbye. He's gone. Yeah, I feel guilty. You shouldn't. I think. Therefore I am. Shall we go? Saying goodbye is always sad. I may cry when I bid farewell to Jirio. Tee-hee? Billy joins the party. We must go. Okay, chapter 4 done. Kajim's curse now gone, Jirio and Christina lay eyes upon the magic mirror on the final shrine in the Grand Cathedral at Oldos. Yet the implications of what they see are dire indeed. The wave of Rawal is coming. A wave of destruction said to engulf the land when a civilization breathes its last. Jirio and Christina head for the Castle Raudo in Folthia, following the vague clues left by the Moonlight Witch. The forest over. Beautiful. I think that's the 5th chapter in the game. I know it says chapter 4, but there was a prologue chapter. I think that's the 5th out of 8. A lake divided. Okay, so I guess now we have to deal with the brother kings or whatever. Okay, can we backtrack to Oldos? Okay, let's pop in momentarily if we can. Lucky. We came all the way to Oldos. It's so sad to remain cursed. All right. I see your friend as well. That's good. We'll go a little bit long just to get this new lore. I always think about this when I travel. You feel... Okay, we already read that. All right. Nothing new here. We should talk to Fierro. I see your friend is fully recovered. I'm very happy for you. Welcome to the Con de Valdos. We have pet food. No thank you. No thank you. I do not care. Congratulations on your recovery. Shiryu has been running around to help you. Okay, we already read that. Okay. So the fact that he's saying the same stuff says to me that I can probably get the hell out of here. All right. Beautiful. Time to begin our journey to the next destination. If you enjoyed, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll be back next time with some more. Take care, guys. Mwah.